Welcome, Theme Park Map Monday, episode 53. Obviously, we don't only normally do these on a Monday, but with the lockdown that we've got at the moment, we're going to probably do these every day just to give you guys a bit of insight and something to look forward to. What we're going to do is a bit of a mixture of the stuff that was supposed to be opening in 2020, stuff that's opened but now since closed, maybe opening soon, and some nostalgic stuff. We're going to just do some random ones day by day. This first one is from the opening day of Chessington World of Adventures. Did open for the season. They did have their brand new Rainforest area open, but then sadly, the day after that, it was closed down, ready for the lockdown. So we'll just guide you through what's new with this one. Obviously, it's Great Britain, Chessington. Just had news actually, some exciting news. Well, good news around it. It's being used now. The car park's being used for COVID-19 testing. So good on you, Chessington, doing something really worthwhile while you got your downtime. So quite a new front, nice frontage for it. It's got the map, the 2020. The brand new Elmers Flying Jumbos and the Rainforest, a whole new theme land, more sort of set out for the little ones with the jungle rangers, river rafts, tree hoppers, all your normal stuff, what you get for your VIP experience if you remember that, bit of an upgrade, chance to feed giraffes, come face to face gorilla, some nice little experiences if you've got the money. Book now and you get 20% off annual pass or VIP experiences with your annual pass. And then I've obviously got the Go Ape on there, which is very popular and successful game, unfortunately closed at the moment. That's all your annual pass details if you just want it for there. Probably best to get the whole Merlin annual pass once everything's back and running. All the shops, your room with a broom, automated movie experience. That's £15, includes your own animated video, movie poster and wristband. Haven't done that, not sure what it's all about, but worth checking out once the season opens in full. Nice little places to get something to eat. And the DigiPass, which they've started to push quite heavily, but again, it's all up to you guys. So we go over to the back of it. What they did have planned, obviously is going to change a lot. A Vampire turns 30 this year, one of the world's most famous roller coasters actually, and it's still a good ride. Probably won't be going ahead with their celebrations, so hopefully they'll celebrate a bit later. Chessy Fest for the summer. You know, we're all hoping and praying for a summer this year, so hopefully that will go ahead. Halloween. I don't know if anything's going to be as scary as what's happening at the moment, but I think Halloween's going to be a bit of a doddle once we see all this through, guys. And then the classic Winter's Tale, Christmas, something else to look forward to. And we must be okay by then. So hopefully the season will go on a bit longer because it'll be later to start. Worthwhile checking out these hotels, the Azteca Hotel, Safari Hotel, and even glamping. Merlin do themed hotels really good. A bit pricey, yeah, but well worth it if you get the extra. You get a few sort of advantages with it as well. Generally got nice pools, nice theme rooms, restaurants are pretty good, and early entry stuff like that worth checking out. A bit more information about the app. You know, these will eventually put these paper maps out of production, which is probably good for the environment, not good for Theme Park Map Monday, because you'll just be looking at maps instead of me. And a bit more information, but we'll go on to what everyone's actually really interested in, is the map, the park map. So we've got the bird's eye view of the whole park. Bit gridded, this particular map, not the most attractive, but it just basically says going in where you've got to go and come in. Most people who aren't staying in a hotel now come in the Explorer entrance right by Go Ape. But have a look in the car park, because there's some really nice like tree sculptures. There's a name for that, can't remember what it is. Div. And in the car parks, have a look at those. And it goes straight into where you choose then, Land of the Dragons, which will take you into the brand new Rainforest area. We said in the Rainforest area, it's got some great new things. Pretty much set for the kids. Nice, more of a revamp around the area. You had the old little cars, and now they go on more of a jungle adventure and through sort of like a kid's log flume, which is a bit more child friendly than the Taiga rock that was revamped from the old park about year or 2 years ago. And then you've got the main stage, which is the new name for the stage where they had the Gruffalo stage. It's going to have a new Gruffalo show, which everyone's very excited about. The show productions that Merlin do, when they do them actually quite well, so worth checking out. Old favourites there, Land of the Dragons, Dragon's Fury, still one of my favourite coasters. A good spinny coaster, but unlike most of the ones that are kind of gridded, this one goes off throughout the whole land. If you ever wander around, there's some nice little touches, bubble blowing dragons, and a new sort of shortcut entrance that will take you right out to where Elmer is. So enjoy the new Elmer ride. It's very colourful, very nice, a quirky little ride for the kids. Then going through to the Wildwoods, where you've got the Gruffalo, which is the third incarnation, what was originally Professor Burp's Bubble Works, and then it was some Cousins soap ride, rubbish, and then goes on to the Vampire. As I say, celebrating 30 years this year, so get over there, celebrate with it, and enjoy. Then we've got going over to the centre of the park, where they've got the Adventure Point. Got some nice little quirky bits in there. The tree carousel is nice, you know, have a little look. It's not quite like the Tree of Life in Florida, if you've been lucky enough to go to Animal Kingdom of Florida, but it's still a good quirky little ride. Kids love it, it's nice. And then the revamp here, which was the Room on the Broom even. It's nice, they've done it nicely, but it's not that exciting, to be honest. Kids will enjoy it. It's quite good for that. It's a nice little overdue thing from the rumpus thing that was in there that wasn't really much, you know. Again it opened and it was a bit unwow, so Room on the Broom is definitely an improvement on that, and it's all part of the sort of IPs, the sort of things that get kids familiar with the park. That's nice. Sea Life Centre, pretty generic, standard Sea Life Centre. Go through to Mexicana, where again you got some good old eras. Oops, COVID cough, let's hope not. And then we go in Mexicana, like I say, and you got the Scorpion Express, which again was revamped about a couple of years ago. Got this spraying scorpion thing, a bit more of an atmosphere to the whole area, just quite nice. And right here, where you did have Ramesses Revenge, something new is being unearthed. Now, if you look through social media and planning things, you can see what looks like it's going to be like a drop tower that will be going into the mouth of a giant crocodile. Now, if this actually comes about, which looks like it's going to, this looks like a pretty awesome little ride. I mean, Ramesses was a great ride, and a lot of people are going to miss it, and this probably won't compare to it. But again, you know, things have to change and develop, so we'll have to see how that one goes. So then we go through the Land of the Taiga, you know, another land that was it was changed. It was actually sponsored by Singapore Airlines years ago when it was a Mystic East. So getting a lot of money being spent on revamping and doing this one up. Some nice changes. Keeps the whole of Chessington new and fresh. Then through to Wild Asia. This obviously goes as round full circle to about near the entrance. And Wild Asia, again, this used to be Beano Land. And Beano Land didn't have Cobra in it or anything like Cobra. Cobra was built as a centerpiece for it, and then everything else were like revamped. This ball area here is like a fighting ball pit, a little play area. It was actually one of the centerpieces of the Millennium Dome. So this has actually been around since about 2000, but it's got a nice makeover here and probably fits in better with the theme in the whole place. So that's it for 2020. Lots of things to look forward to. Hopefully, you know, before we know it, we'll all be back and out and visiting the parks. Hope this has given you a nice little insight into the park. All I can say is stay safe, everyone. I'll bring you a few more of these park maps over the coming weeks, as opposed to just Theme Park Map Monday. It'd be pretty much daily. Say a bit of new parks, new opening maps, some of the old nostalgia stuff, some changes. But for now, stay safe, stay indoors, and it won't be long before we're all out enjoying these wonderful parks again. Be good. Bye.